Alright, I'm out here at the shop and I'm putting a swing arm in a Yamaha Bruin 2004 350 rear wheel drive, and I should have made a video of this taking it apart, but it was fairly easy. I had it done in an hour taking it apart, and the swing arm broke on it. So I got it hoisted up here, and I tell you, for working on four-wheelers, when you got to do certain things, that comes in handy pretty good. Just strap it up there with a chain fall and raise it up. You know, you can do front or back and adjust it the way you want it. But it comes in handy. That's the reason why I put these beams up the way they are, so I can do this chain fall on it. But I'll go over here and show you where the old swing arm, and it busted right here, and it's supposed to go right into there like so, and as you can see, it's pretty well rotted out. It's about to fail, but instead of trying to weld that on there, I was better off just buying a new one. So, and over here is the nice shiny new one that goes on it. And I got a set of bushings right here also. And I said, well, heck with it, just get bushings also. I didn't want to wrestle with tapping those old ones out and putting them back in, and then they fail later in the future. So I'll just go ahead and do the whole thing and install this. So, but over here, over there is where the rear end's at. So it was better off. Watch it, kitty. I'm getting over here. Move out of the way. And so I had that taken out. I took it off with the shock on this way due to the fact that down here it's in the pin with a Carter pin, and it was easier just to remove it from the top area with the bolt and just drop the whole thing out that way. Took the rear end out first. It made it a lot easier and lighter, and then I went ahead and removed out of it and pulled the shaft out, and boy, you can see inside here it is pretty nasty rusty, and anywhere it could have failed. So get started here and get it put back on and put this new one on here, and slowly it's good. It took me an hour to take it out. It's probably going to take me about 3 times as long just to get it put back in and make sure everything is done right. So let me get at it. Alright, I'm going to show you how to put these bushings in this new swing arm, and we'll try to use it with the vise, which it's already in the vise right now, but good old C-clamp will do the trick. But I need to lubricate that a little bit. I hate to put a little oil on there, Vaseline, because the petroleum products do deteriorate rubber. So, that's what I'll probably use here is, we got 2 different types of products. We got your regular old WD-40 here, but I got something else. I got JB80, twice as good. I'm gonna try the JB80 here and see what it does. And spray a little bit on here. Get this lubricated up. I could put grease or something, but it don't take that much. But it only goes in one way, and it's going to go in like so. I'm going to probably spray a little bit in around the edge there. Get that to go in there. Nasty old rag here. Yeah. But I'll take this C-clamp here. I mean, the fact you got the space right here, you're not going to be able to get it in a vise. And put this on here. Mama's calling me for supper. Yep, I'll be out there shortly, hon. Yep, supper's ready. But you just stick it on there like so, and crank on it, and squeeze that bushing right on in there. turn. It's my version of a press. Yeah, I'll tell you what. Give me a little cheater here. Yeah. Let me get a long wrench out of here. Cheated. Just cheated on there. Cheater, cheater, cheater. Yeah, it's going in there all right. I gotta figure out what's for supper too. But squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. If you don't get a tear in it, do a little again. Oh, work it a little bit there. Make sure it doesn't. You got a little squeeze to it there, but poor man's way of doing it. Let off of it a little bit so it could. And all right, I got the bushings pressed in. That one was a little, give me a little booger here for a little bit, but the other one slid right on in there, no problem. Stuck my shaft in here. Of course, that just comes right out, just one shaft. Just slide it in there and line it with the splines. This boot can be a little tormenting, but that's what these little ears are for. You just get it up there and you pull on its ears and pull the boot right over top of it and install it that way. It's kind of tight. I think I might have tightened up on the bolts a little bit, but that's all right. I'll work with that. I'll probably put a strap from here up there to pull it up when I get ready to install the rear end to it. But yeah, okay. Do little things to the rear end here, differential, and check it out. Make sure everything's all right, and I'll go ahead and bolt that up. All right, well, I got the rear end in, and as you can see, got it all somewhat bolted up, and I just got to adjust the brakes up a little bit. Had to run the cables back. I will drain the differential there and put some fresh oil in it while I got it up in the air. And really what's nice about having this thing way up in the air is, you know, have it jacked up like that with that chain fall. What makes it really nice is I can get up underneath there, and it was real easy to put back in. Not a lot of lifting and grunting and carrying on, but it lined right up. And you just got to make sure when you put it in there that your shaft comes through here. You just line up the splines as you put it in. It fits right in and bolts right up, and real easy to do. So next step is the shock, which I had this tie strap stuck to that the tow hitch area and put it up there onto the frame. And what I do is I'll take this ratchet strap. As you can see, the shock bolt is not quite in there, and you just take this and you just ratchet it on up there until you get the bolt lined up. So other than that, that's pretty much how to replace the rear swing arm on a Yamaha Bruin, brand spanking new. But I'll have to get some of these little plastic pieces. I'll have to order them. It holds the hoses in place. I'll get them in there and put the wheels on, and she should be ready to go. And it's going to get a bath as soon as I complete this and get the tires and wheels back on. So I hope this helps somebody out there. So be good.